Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to day 100. Just like any other day, special day. Hopefully, this finds everybody in a wonderful place. And we're going to get to what we get to. We're going to get to what we came here for. I just got to do my analytics as usual. Take a little moment to get a sip of water. Ah, good stuff early in the morning. Kind of like our celebratory drink, like if that was like champagne or something. Let's see. I'm just taking care of a few things. Don't mind me. Mhm. We're going to pin this to the top so anybody coming in will see that same message from Impact. It won't get lost in the chat. That's really what we want. Oh, am I frozen? No? Good. And I'm going to put 100 in the actual chat. So if by chance on your way in you'd like to put 100, that would be awesome, along with in the thumbs up. That would be awesome. Okay, let's get to these push-ups. Hey, we got a couple of people. How you doing? How's it going today? I think I'm gonna get a little closer. What's going on, guys? I'm gonna wipe my lens, clean that off a bit. There we go. And then we're gonna get to these push-ups. So don't mind the hat. Don't mind this. It was just a little something celebratory because we hit day 100. Hey, what's up, Lewis? How are you? How are you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to day 100 of 100 push-ups. And that was a bit of a milestone, or is a bit of a milestone. So I thought I would put on that hat, jacket, and top hat for a little bit of fun. Good to hear from you. Where are you coming to us from? Hey, what's up, Forsaken? What's going on? We're about to get to it. Hey, Lewis. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription. We appreciate that. Do you do any workouts? Do you do any push ups? We do that, but we do a lot of talking. I don't know where Mr. Burns is, Kurt. He did a live last night, and it was late. And he had work as well, so it might be a little early for him. I know he said he was going to try to get up, but I understand if he can't. Louis, where are you coming to us from? Or is it Luis? Luis, Kurt, how have you been this week? If y'all would be so kind as to hit that like button, we definitely want to try to get to 10. We definitely want to try to get 10. 4 by 800 place fourth. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Just gonna take some time warming up. Hey, Sage Mode, what's going on? 100 days. Congratulations, and I wish you more success. I'm also running to do some training. Good, good. I appreciate the message you left me in the chat last night. I replied to it. You take your time. It's tough sometimes because being a creator, not only are you doing the work, but then you're having to create an imagery as well. So I completely understand where you're coming from, but you got this. And never hesitate to reach out if you need something in the way of just being able to speak your mind. I got you, Sage. We appreciate you. Hey, that's a great time, Kurt. Hey, because you were talking about wanting to run a 2:15. So that's fantastic. Luis, you are saving up money for a go-kart. Nice. Nice. Forsaken says can't do the workout with you today because my mom told me to save up energy for boxing today. Yeah, no problem. No problem. No problem at all. The support is fantastic on its own. So I'm just taking a little bit of time to warm up my wrist. Two-seater and gas. Nice. Nice. I had some friends that had some stuff like that growing up. Very cool. Ooh, ooh. All right. So we just get back to the basics and just hit the push-ups. You know what's cool about 100 days ago? It was pitch black. If you go back, I started filming these at day 3, but if you go back to just even day 3, it was pitch black outside. Forsaken wants to know, is there any other young athletes? So I don't know how old Luis is, but buying a go-kart and things like that, saving money, I'm guessing maybe a little younger. I don't know if Luis wants to share how old they are, but we do got some. Hey, we're up to 6 thumbs up already. So guys, if you haven't hit the like yet, that would be awesome. Hey, Luis is 8. Nice. Yep, there we go. Luis, do you do any workouts? Do you do anything like push-ups and or stuff like that? Are you going to join today? Jennifer, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Luis does boxing too, Forsaken. Nice. You guys got a lot in common. That's awesome. Jennifer just warming up. I was just talking about how when this started, it was pitch black outside at this same time. Uh, Goes to show what 100 days that as you know, when you started your push-ups and squats. Amazing, amazing. But we've done this through pretty much a season. Pretty much a season. Your second says you might go to Virginia because your dad will go to the military. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna see to do my little job lunch. Hey, Mike, what's going on? Meg with Mike, stretching about now to get a few sets in. Been slacking on yours. Hey, you you work hard, man, and you got a long drive. You've got a lot of stuff going on. Routine last day or two, trying to get back at it today before it gets worse. You got it. You got it. We got this. We made it. We're at 100. Oh, ooh, Luis drives a truck. Wow, nice, 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 nice. Luis, are you on a farm? 2 trucks. Wow, nice. All right. Just call me coach. Call who coach? You guys are analog horror. But what do we call you? Not to Luis, not to the guy. Sorry, I just didn't get his name. My name? You you can call me coach, yeah. Yeah, if you want. That's fine. It's another nickname for sure. Mike says 7 viewers, 7 likes. Now we need 7 more subscribers. Recommend you press that like button to try to get the 20 likes today. Yeah, that would be fantastic. Yeah, if you want to call me coach, that's fine. I know Joy and a couple other people call me Spider, nickname as well. So you guys can choose. I like coach. I've been called coach before as well. So I'm good either way. I'm good either way. And I don't, Forsaken, did you ask Luis if he has a nickname? I know you're wanting to do nicknames. Do I have any other streams about stuff? Yeah, I have another channel. Luis says, I love Forsaken. You guys got a whole Roblox conversation going on. That's awesome. We got a whole side chat going on. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys found somebody to chat with. I'm glad there's a space that you guys find, and we try to provide to be friendly for everybody. Yeah, the twins, the boxing twins. Jennifer is also working. So when she does that, when she comments, she's still working. Make with Mike, you just shared it now. Try it, y'all, and share this video. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Trying to see what some of the stuff was before. Like, share the video, and also to your social media profile. Don't be afraid. People won't be offended by being motivated to work out. They will thank you. Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Said, by the way, Forsaken says, by the way, make with Mike rhymes a lot. Well, we appreciate that. We know AFK says away from keyboard. I learned that one. Hey, we're at 9 likes already. So that would be awesome if we get to 10 for this day. It's a win for the team. It is a win for the team. I appreciate you, Mike, encouraging everyone to continue to like. Got the mosquitoes out this morning. By the way, birthday is in 6 days. Nice. Just like that, we're halfway through it. Halfway through it. Luis, did you share where you were from, or you're not comfortable doing that, which is fine. Hey, we're at 9 thumbs up. 10 would be awesome for the day. Great goal for the day. Every day, try to get 10. You're in the US? All right. Nice. We've got some of the younger athletes. Joy, she's in Namibia, but I think the rest are here in the States as well. All right, we're at number 5, so we're just clipping along. We're halfway through. So without some of the chit chat or some of the stretches and stuff, you could probably knock out 100 by now. But we're just taking our time and enjoying the day, enjoying this. All right, all right. Mike, how you coming along? Mike says Valentine's Day this month, Brazil version, the 12th of June. Nice. I did not know that. Is that cow cow? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. No, no, no gear, no supplements. The only thing I take is some protein. I appreciate that though. I used to always watch WWE. That would have been awesome to be able to do. Um, Knew a couple people who were in wrestling, not like high level, but got to meet a couple too. But no, never did it. How about you? Where are you coming to us from, Cow Cow? And any workouts that you do? I'm just doing my 100 push-ups. I'll do a bit of a stretch out too. Meg with Mike. It's on his third set. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Cow Cow. Okay, cool, bro. Natural Beast from New Zealand. Hey, what's up? Got our Maui people in the chat. To be honest, not training. Lazy. That's all right. We had brother Rory. He was from New Zealand. And we're on day 100, by the way, of 100 days of doing push ups every day. So you're welcome to join, hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We got some other content. But he was from New Zealand and he was doing it. But it's is it early in the morning where you're at? Like 1 in the morning or something like that? And he was working a job and everything else, but he was getting it in as well. So hopefully he's doing well. But love love when the brothers from New Zealand get to drop in. Sure is 12:45. Yes. Yep. I think he was working a night job, but he uh he was clipping in doing the push-ups. And matter of fact, at one point, his wife didn't know what he was up to. So he showed her and then got her doing some push-ups. So I think he got his wife to knock out 30 push-ups one day. So that's cool. But yes, blessed to have you. Blessed to have you, man. Love it. And if you want to jump in, do some push-ups with, that would be awesome. Viewers, Mike says, name that workout you're wanting to do or currently doing. Yeah, well, Forsaken and Luis are both boxers. Forsaken also does soccer as well. Kurt was here earlier and he runs the 800. Luis, your time is 8:46. So I'm guessing you're like in the Midwest or on the East Coast. Cal, you can see like I'm not going crazy. All it takes is the little stuff. It'll add up. It'll add up. You like push-ups, sit-ups, or what do you like to do? Nice. Yeah, good strong core. Push-ups definitely help. Forsaken says he has a channel that has me and my friend, more your friend, and she did a video to know about her. Is that on your channel? Let me get to this set. Six, seven, and just a little stretch. Number 7. Yeah, you guys should do a collab. Cal, I hope you were able to hit the like and find the subscription button. We'd love to have you. And guys, thinking, think of this as like a really good song, a really good movie, a really good restaurant, or something like that. Pair of shoes, you would tell your friends about it. So share this as well. Get your friends involved. Get the people that you know would like that music or would like that kind of food or would like those types of shoes. If you got people that like content or you exercise with or things like that, definitely let them know. Let them know. Favorite movie is Puss in Boots. Is that the cat from Shrek? One with the little hat and the sword. All right, all right. Yours is Rango, Luis. I remember Rango. I definitely do remember the movie Rango. Yeah, he has his own movies. Okay, yep. And Rango was about like an iguana or a lizard or something. All right, folks, we got 10 people in the chat, so please hit the thumbs up. Let's get ourselves to 10. We're on day 100. We're on day 100 of doing 100 push-ups. The B movie. Yes. All right. Heard of it, never watched it. $1,000 push-ups. Glad you made it. 100 of 100. These sets will be 1,000. 10,000. Number 8, I got ducks and chicks. Nice. Forsaken has a kitten. It's black and she looks like she has socks. Gave it to your friend, the girl, one day. She recorded playing with the cat. Nice. Oh, we're sitting at those 9 likes. We want to try to get to 10, but that's okay if we don't. Just the fact we got some people here, we've met some new people is cool. That's cool enough. You have a dog is next to your room. Excellent. Let's check back in. How you doing, Mike? Oh, Luis has a pit bull. Mike says kiwis are so good, eating them the last week. Nice. Oh, Forsaken, that sounds really cool. Punching bag, basketball hoop, big backyard. You guys got dogs, cats, all sorts of stuff, ducks and chicks. Mike says had to eat real quick, made French toast, hash brown, and kiwis. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you got to get ready to make the drive, I'm sure, at this point. Or are you still just the project on weekends, or is that project over? I remember you'd finished a project, but I didn't know if you still had to keep out to driving back out further for anything. Just the weekends, but probably about 8 more days and you'll be done, maybe 10. Right on. Should be done in another month. Congrats. Forsaken would have 3 pets, but your first dog died as a puppy for eating a plant he couldn't spit out. Worst year of your threes. That's tough. All right, Luis, it looks like you said you got to go. Be well. Hopefully you subscribed. We'll see you soon. Palm Bay, Orlando, round trip. Yeah. Hey, that was cool. Got to meet Luis, another young athlete. All right. What do we have in the kitchen today? Good question. Good question. Um, you haven't met Aoife, but Aoife is my daughter. She's a young athlete as well, and she took me out to dinner last night, and I have a little bit of leftovers. And what I got was like the steak tips, where they just cut them in like little pieces and came with rice and sauteed onions and stuff like that. I have one set left, Jennifer, and I okay, that was Aoife. The in the video, yeah, they made the protein pasta. Yes, that was Aoife. So I brought home some leftovers, and I may make like an omelet with the steak and some eggs, and add some kale to it. See how I feel after this. Mike says fixing a drop down and do another set now. Fourth one. Understand this man is working while he's doing these push-ups. So that's fantastic. I really, um, yeah, all respect for that. Jennifer, have you started or are you done? I know, like you'll get to it and get after it. Forsaken, it came out really good. Mike says that's a nice name, Effa. Did you pick it out or the mother? I named my daughters both of them, and EFA isn't even her actual name. So EFA stands for Everyone's Favorite Athlete, which was a name that was given to her by Mr. Nathaniel J Burns. Um, because with kids, I'm always leery about putting kids like their identity out into the internet. So right now, yeah, it's just EFA or IFA. Um, and so that's how that came to be. But yeah, that's not her actual name. But now that you mention it, it is a pretty name. I appreciate that. Jennifer's done. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by that. That's awesome. 100 push-ups, 100 squats. Cheers to you, Jennifer. Let me get this last one done. And we are still battling that ninth. We're still battling at number 9. Somebody wants to hit a thumbs up. Yeah, the title was named Little Mama. So there's I forgot who called her little mama. Maybe it was Vipin. Vipin comes to us from India. Nice, awesome, Jennifer. But Vipin, he didn't know what to call her, so he said, "Little ma'am, what do we call it? What do we call you?" So that name stuck as well. Yassine King, what's going on? We're on day 100 of 100 push-ups, and I'm on my last set. I've just been doing a little jog, 100 steps in place, drop down, do the push-ups, a little bit of stretching. So uh, I have 10 more push-ups to do. So that's fantastic day. Hopefully that was you that hit the thumbs up. You're welcome to subscribe as well. We'd love to have you because we do this every day. We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. And you see Jennifer in the chat. She's been doing 100 push-ups and 100 squats for more than 100 days. It's fantastic. You got 11 likes on your screen. Nice. And Mike says that idea I would stick with. It is logic, sense for protection, and it's pretty good on people knowing what it stands for. It's a way of marketing as well. Yes, yes. All right. Got 11. So cool. So we made the 10. Great job, team. We appreciate it. And Yassine would be, where are you coming to us from, Yassine? And do you have like a workout and stuff like that? GNG, Forsaken means gang usually. Nice gang, just a slang. Like, nice work. Nice work. Maybe GNG is something different though, but usually I see people shorten that down. So, all right, last set. 50, 34, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 100, 6, 7, 9, 50. Oh, one, 8. All right, all right. Yassine, you do 100 push-ups every other day for the chest rest. Yeah. And you're in the UK? Nice. Nice. We got a another gentleman who's been working out from the UK as well with us. Um, Reluctant. He's got two channels, I believe. Reluctant Killer, Reluctant Gamer. But good people. My bad. My bad. From Algeria. Nice. Nice. What time of day is it there? Well, Forsaken can be different for different regions, different dialects. Slang is different. 2 p.m. Okay. Trying to think. That's about the same time that Stark is on, and he's in Berlin, Germany. So we have people from all over the world. So would be great if we got your sub and you could join the chat on a regular. 6:05 for you. So, but Forsaken, you're on West Coast, right? Yeah, you're in West Coast. Yeah, this is cool. Like it works out my brain trying to do the math and figure out where people are. And I'm not too familiar with Algeria, but appreciate you being here for sure. And we got a great thing going. Yeah. Well, if you move to Virginia, the good thing about Impact is it's everywhere. So it's not like it's just something in California or in Algeria or in Germany. Like it can be everywhere because all we have to do is tap into these little things that we're looking at through, whether it's your computer or your phone, tablet, an indoor house tour. What is in my house that is worth looking at? Is there something in particular? We'll have to maybe we'll do an in the kitchen one day. You just like furniture? Yeah, maybe we'll do an in the kitchen live and we'll do like the pasta spaghetti. We'll set something up. But I appreciate that where you said not the address and things like that, because yeah, we definitely want to keep our keep ourselves protected. What's ALR on the 500 episode? Yeah, if you reach 10,000 subs, yeah, we'd have to put like a goal to it, and if that's what it came down to. Hey, Unified, what's up? Jennifer says ALR. All right. Yeah, you guys got to keep educating me on these. What's going on, Unified? Sorry to hear things aren't well. If there's anything you need to share, feel free. Can you be the new person joined alert? Yeah, if you see if somebody joins and says they join, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Jennifer. I'm sure she does. She took me out to dinner last night. That was very cool. And she'll be back soon. Unified, today is your last day at college and you just got a final goodbye to her. It's hard, but we probably will never meet again. Okay, another set. Y'all ready? One, two, three, go. What set is this, Mike? Unified. Well, congratulations on school, first and foremost. And sometimes those are tough things to have to go through, but those also we grow from those. Those are things in life that we grow from, and it helps us appreciate what we have in our lives. So reflect on it fondly. What is it? It's kind of cliche, but it's better to have loved and lost than to never loved at all. So I always try to put that in perspective. There's a lesson in everything. And who knows, maybe you'll cross paths or maybe you'll be able to keep in touch. That's completely your choices. And even if not, you still had something fond to look back on that otherwise you wouldn't be upset about it ending. So I would just kind of keep it in perspective if you can in the moment, or maybe it'll take a little time to reflect and be like, that was a really good time of my life. You know, everybody has those. What what was his user the troll alert? Stark Industries X. Nice, Mike. Nice. Mike, any advice for Unified? Today was his last day of college. Just had the final goodbye to her. It's going to be hard, but I think we've all gone through something like that. Feels like you have already lost the spark for eternity. Well, then it's just something that makes you you. And when you move forward, that little bit of your life will still be part of it. Um, we have to stop sitting at 9 likes. I see 11 right now. Jen said she had 11 earlier. Mike did his push ups very slow this time, sort of like a partial plank effect. Yes. Mike says also for unified, that's better to have the experience, bad or good, rather than to never have the experience. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jen has 12 on her screen. Mike says experiences, some of them good, some of them bad, depending on the perception, but nonetheless, it's still a reality experience that we should be grateful to have. Yeah. The mistakes of the past, wisdom of the future. Unified says, thank you, Mike, for taking a moment to interact with. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that stretch feels so good. Thank you, Jen, for reminding me. Really grab those feet. It's going from almost the calves, definitely through the hamstring, glutes, lower back. Fantastic feel to start the day getting stretched. Forsaken says unified. I could feel you because when my dog died, my heart cracked and felt like I lost something. And then one of my cats died and felt the same thing. The next felt the same. My aunt was moving out. So these are things that, yeah, that happen to us at all stages and ages. And whether it's an intimate partner, whether it's a loved family member or a loved pet, um, loss is part of our gain, if that makes any sense. And sometimes we have to, we have to lose things to gain a greater perception of and reality of the world. The sparkle and night unified, even if you have to wait for the flint to dry out. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Jennifer says for sure, forward fold are great first thing in the morning and before bed. Ooh, this is, yeah. And I've got some work going on upstairs in my room and Aoife's room. And so I've been couch sleeping. Ugh, couch sleeping. It's great at times, but days in a row, it's like so. That's where these stretches are definitely helping the back. Forsaken says we lose, but we come back stronger. Mike says a lot of people search for happiness. With happiness is living the moment without thinking too much of their future or past, just enjoying the current moment, ignoring time, and focusing on the present. But a lot of people search for just happiness. Life will have moments of happiness, but if you search for full happiness, you will wind up indulging in things trying to increase. Oh, yeah, a lot of philosophy this morning. A lot of philosophy. Jen says probably be better off on the mat. Yeah, yeah, man, you're so right. Reluctant gamer, hey, how are you? Mike says reality, we need to have all the experiences, sadness, confusion, anger, happiness, comedy, humble, anxiety are all part of the life, and we get moments of happiness, not a full day. Happy isn't. Life is, Forsaken says, life is like when you lose, you fall in the mud, and the laughs just start, and you come back in the next grade, you're just better. Yeah. Hit the like, viewers. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, that's a hard topic sometimes for people when they're introduced to that sort of thing, especially like I think uh, a and you're maybe a young, intimate relationship can feel like it's way more than the loss of a family member or the loss of a pet, but it's still part of it. No, it's not supposed to seem like it unified. You invested yourself into somebody and into something. So, yes, it's going to take some time to heal from that. No different than a scar takes time to become a scar. And so, heal it the best way that you can. And it sounds like you have fond memories. So, this is better than a lot of times when people have like really bad breakups and then there's bitterness and anger. And then they take that into the next relationship. You're just going to take in the ability to understand I really can care for a person. And that's a good place to be. Forsaken says you should just make a live for us just chatting so you can rest and laugh and hear stories and stuff. Yeah. Mike says pain can cause progress just as exercise. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll have to just do like a chat one day. Mike says, is pain in your life cause progress too long as you react to it correctly with wisdom? Yeah. Jennifer, do you have any thoughts on this? Reluctant, do you have any thoughts on this? Unified is on his last day of college and having to say goodbye to someone he cares for. Tablet has 16%, but it's like 30% long. Okay, Forsaken. Well, hang in there. We're at an hour, and I see 13 likes, which is awesome. So that is definitely appreciated. I'm using this as kind of like an animal uses its tail to kind of flip the flies and mosquitoes away. And then it also helps scratch my back. This feels amazing. Mike says, likety like, y'all. Just do it. Yes. Jen says, if it's meant to be, your paths will cross again. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. And I just tell you, that thing felt amazing to just go back and forth across my back. That felt that felt great. Jen, are your workouts solely just at home, or do you also go to a gym some days? Forsaken says the moon becomes pitch dark, like before the moon becomes pitch dark. Mike says, yes, time will heal all temporary emotional damage. You just have to relax and let that time pass. Phase moon, yes, good one. Jennifer says, mostly home, like you. Always say the world is a gem. Yes, yes, yes. Mike says, like y'all. Yeah, Yeah, likes are good. Oh, the stretching is necessary, and it's something I can definitely tell I haven't been doing. World Gym, new meaning. Well, there was a World's Gym for a while. I'm not sure if those are a thing anymore. There's probably like one or two left, or maybe there's more. But yeah, that's why I say the world is a gym, so everybody understands that it's global, not just like a franchise of gyms to go work out at. Like World Gym sounds fire. Mike says you're multi-focused too. That should be the name of a new YouTube channel that only has shorts, short and sweet. Feel free to use it, anyone. Oh, well, and that would be great, and that would be the part where having people contribute to it. So it's lots of shorts. Whoa, I just got a mosquito. I was just trying to tell it to go away. I didn't think it was gonna stay there. Uh, yeah, that would be something great to have people participate in and contribute to. So sending in clips or shorts or things like that, kind of like what we're talking about doing here. But also understand that people aren't comfortable a lot of times with having the camera on them. So we appreciate any contribution. Mike says, welcome viewers. Start pressing, hitting, gently tapping the like. Forsaken says the jobs people have in this stream so far are Stark Troller Alert. Uh, you warns people that people have joined. Like Mike with 3 jobs so far. Yeah, yeah. We all kind of play our part and just contribute. That's helping the village grow, helping the tribe. And I think everybody's been kind of helping me with the abbreviations. So I'm getting an education with that. Be like Mike by hitting the like. Hey, that really rhymes. That rhymes. Uh, Mike, how you coming? What set are you on? Forsaken says that you're the bodybuilder and goat. I appreciate that. Mike says I think they should have dip bars and pull up bars at every park. Yep. And um, by my daughter's bus stop, there's a gym. Well, I call it a gym because I do pull ups on the kids' bars, the monkey bars and stuff. But you're right. I think that something like that. Nice insight specs forsaken. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. The gym that we'll do some lives from, it was built specifically for like adults to be able to work out, and it doesn't have a dip bar though. No, but it has kind of like just a manual stair climber, chest press, seated chest press, but it's definitely got the pull up bars. Actually, it does have some uneven bars that you could do dips on. Forsaken says free hugs for y'all. Yep, hugs are free, or at least they should be. Oh, the little bit of stretching helps. It definitely does. Me and your friend live at apartments next to each other, and so she is watching. Hey, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having her watch. Share this link. Care less what they think. Get her done. Yeah. Well, hopefully she's enjoyed the channel as well and is able to subscribe and hit the like. It's always appreciated. But more importantly, just being on the same account. Okay, that's cool. But hopefully, we know that the most important part is just connecting with people. So I know for a second you didn't do any push-ups because you have boxing today. Did you? Is your friend doing push-ups? Set six, nice, and that's awesome. She was doing push-ups too, nice. Were you a little tired at boxing yesterday from the push-ups? Make with Mike doing a set now. Anyone else ready? Update once done. Forsaken, matter of fact, we're on the cold floor because it feels nice. Yes. Yeah. Gotta be careful with that. We don't want to burn you out when you're doing some other things. And you don't have to do all 100 either. If you just wanted to do like 5 push-ups or 3 or 4 push-ups, you could do that. You don't have to do them all. I'm gonna do an extra set with Mike. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch. Oh, loving the stretches. Mike finished 6th set. This is for Sagan's friend. The push-ups are a nice workout. Well, thank you so much, and we appreciate you joining. Yeah, for sure. Let your friend say something for sure. Mike says he doesn't have a dip bar, and you really do need to try to find a washer and dryer to get in the middle of them. Yeah, yeah, for sure. He learned it from the military school, the washer and dryer dips. Yeah. Um, and if nothing else, just hitting. I don't necessarily do like the full diamond where you put your nose in it, but just putting those hands touching the thumbs and just that really close sort of push up. I think not only gets here, but we'll definitely hit the tricep a little bit more. But washer and dryer dips, yeah. Um, we used to do it with bar stools as well. And it's probably not as taxing or challenging. Um, but you could even just lean on a countertop and just press away like that. I found that that will kind of hit, and you kind of just slow it down. Is another nickname for dips is his back arms. I've heard back arms before. Yeah, I've just always said triceps, but yeah. Since yesterday, you are obsessed with this channel. Well, we appreciate you, and hopefully, you're enjoying some of the likes on the other videos as well. There's full videos, breakdowns just of me in the gym or doing other stuff, and there's shorts. You saw the in the kitchen stuff. So we appreciate you both. Thank you so much. Forsaken, what is your friend's nickname? You like the pull ups? Well, we're going to get to more stuff. And on days off, try to mix it up. Maybe do the push ups earlier in the morning and then do something else. It's just tough sometimes, like on work days. Okay, GG and Forsaken. Mike says, likety like, y'all, just do it. Yeah, we're holding strong at 13. Very cool. Holding strong at 13. That is definitely a new no, maybe not a new high. 14. Hey, we're at 14. Very cool. Very good way to celebrate 100 days. And just so we're clear, spams the like button on that many accounts. Share the link to y'all. It does wonders. Yeah, Mike shared it, and we definitely appreciate that. Um, but just so we're clear, 100 days down doesn't is just 100 days down. It's no different than 98 days, like 100. In 1 days, it's going to happen. We didn't just get to 100 and say that's it. We're going to keep going. Um, you don't have to say the number. It was a joke. Stark is in the house. What is going on, Stark? How are you today? Are you just getting off work? Because I feel like it's probably about 3:15 ish, 3:20 your time. Oh, you've Forsaken. You must have seen the other ones where we did the shout outs on the after shorts. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's giving people their propers. We want to make sure that, yeah, everybody knows that their contribution is appreciated. Make with Mike says Starky Starkster. Howdy do. Bella. Bella's in the house. Nice. Bella's another one of our young athletes, Forsaken. Mike says trying to get a set in. Yeah, I'll get another set in with you. Stark says no, today is celebration day in Germany. It's the day where Jesus Christ go to heaven. Okay, nice. John, how are you, sir? Excellent. Look at this. We got Stark and John coming in. Mike's been holding it down. Jen's been in since early. Uh, Life is good. We are just chit chatting on day 100 and appreciating the fact that we could make it this far. And just, yeah, reflecting on everything as far as like how this is built up. We got 15 likes, fantastic. Just reflecting on all this and just enjoying the chat. We had Unified in earlier, had some problems, so we tried to help out. Mike says he's gonna go, so I'm gonna jump in, do another one. John, how have things been on the farm? How's the family? How are the pups? How are the how's everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stark says no work today, regular week starting Tuesday tomorrow. Okay. You'll be slowing down up here pretty soon. Yeah, you've been going at it hard, but I mean, it's necessary. So we completely understand. Forsaken says, how about we talk about things that comfort us? What's a comforting thought? What comforts you? John says, so contributions coming. We're all doing well. Got some smoke up here from the wildfires, but we're moving on. Man, fishing. Yeah, fishing comforts. Being in a dark room, rainy day, hot cocoa, calm music. All right. All right. Who else do we have? Jen, what comforts you? John says his wife. Absolutely. Her cooking. Yes. And Mike, what comforts you? Just her in general, her period. That's a beautiful thing to have. Alfredo. She must make a wonderful Alfredo. I don't think I've had Alfredo in a while. Mom's spaghetti sauce. Yes. Yes, I just hanging out with Eva. Definitely enjoy being in the hammock and just chilling out. Just days off in general where you can just relax and kind of do what you like to do. Forsaken, let me know how mom's cooking. I'll cruise by. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're all curious about that Alfredo sauce now. Stark, anything that comforts you? Mike asks, did you catch anything, John? Forsaken says it's 10 out of 10. Mike says 15 likes. I see. Woohoo. Yeah. Yeah, I see 15 as well. It's actually like some powder and water mix, the kind I see in the store. John says, haven't caught anything yet today, but I'm heading out. Nice. Jennifer says, hanging out with everyone this morning. Time to go back to work. Everyone have a blessed day. Jennifer, thank you so much. We appreciate you deeply. Stark says, yeah, good steak with sweet potato, fries, and garlic butter. Mike says, is it just me or I haven't had Taco Bell in many years, but I see it all the time. I wonder what they're doing wrong. And John got a huge, two huge bass last weekend. Nice. Um, Mike, no, I haven't had Taco Bell in forever. I just like fast food in general. I just can't do that to myself anymore. I can do other things, but not fast food like that. That was something I survived on as a very struggling young man, where you could afford to go get a couple burritos. I think they were like, I don't know, 39 cents, 59 cents at the time, and you could walk across the street from your half empty apartment and get some Taco Bell just with change in the couch. But different day now, so definitely don't want to do that. Nice bass fishing is fun to reel in, or they might reel you in, depends on the bass, large or smallmouth. John says Taco Bell seems like empty calories at this stage in your life. Yeah, yeah, absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. That doesn't doesn't jive with what I want. Mike says, yeah, people don't have to worry about cooking, and it was cheaper, so those two things probably made people eat out more. Yeah, and that was at a time where there wasn't like this health consciousness. Like that was like when we were really being bombarded with all these ads for fast food and sodas and all these things that over time it's just like, man, that was wrecking us. Mike says people don't have to worry about cooking. Uh, Stark says, or what I also like very much is baby back pork ribs, slow smoked for a couple of hours, sweet potato fries. Mike says, in eating out, you get to network, depends on where you go. Stark says, and coleslaw on the side. Mike says, I love sweet potato fries. I do as well. I don't have them often, um, but yeah, a good meal helps. And I like to think that it counts for something, that you're putting something worthwhile into your system. You know, we go to I always say we're our most important vehicle. John had smallmouth and had it with baked potato, and I don't know what coleslaw and green beans. Nice. That was right before people were worried and had charge on what the long term effects biochemical process group did. Look up, yeah, the food pyramid scheme. Yep, yep. Well, we are our most important vehicle. As much as we take our car to the mechanic, we sometimes skip out on going to the doctor, the dentist, or the eye doctor. We got to start taking care of this vehicle, the us ourselves. And that starts with putting good fuel in it as well. Um, so, just my thoughts on that short thought. Stark says sweet potato fries are the best, sweet and salty at the same time. Banger. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Ugh. John, what is left on the farm? Um, I think the last time we saw there was fertilizer that was being put down. Forsaken says more snacks for the stream. Woo! All of those things. That looks like a death row. The ice cream, the pie, the cake. You are loading up some stuff out there, sir. Sweet potato pie is also very delicious. Stark, I'm beginning to sense a theme with you and sweet potatoes. Although sweet potato fries, when done right, are amazing. I wholeheartedly agree. But Mike says he prefers southern sweet potato pie over northern pumpkin. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Never been a fan of pumpkin pie. Um, Even when they would give it to us and you had the whipped cream on top, I would just kind of eat the whipped cream off the top as a kid. But I definitely appreciate pumpkin pie now more, but still not a favorite. Mike says you are what you eat. Very true. If you eat unhealthy, that's what you'll be. Yeah, you can't out exercise a bad diet. Forsaken says drinks for the stream. What is that? Water, coffee, tea, drinks for adults only. Yeah, yeah, I definitely don't. I don't partake in the alcohol stuff. John says today is water, water, and maintenance. Throw out uh bearing right quick on this F20, then a couple wheel bearings on this 55cc case unit tractor. Nice. Stark says death row food is not that good anymore. You can choose some food as last meal, but it cannot be worth it more than 50. Yeah. John, got to drop this transfer case. Two needs a seal. John, you're talking so much mechanical stuff. That's I'm getting a lesson from it because I could probably never, or at least not without a lot of help. Stark says no fancy stuff at death row. Forsaken says the food here is for. I'm not sure what the emoji is. John can fix it. You got it. You got it, brother. I wish that's something I learned more of. Definitely. Time and education. Yes, for sure. Time and education. Both free. You're right. You're right, Forsaken. I guess I shouldn't say I could never. I just have never. That's a more optimistic way to look at it. We can all do anything. Yes. Yes. Definitely. With the right tools, right teaching, if we want. That's a huge part of it. Nothing changes till your mind does. It's all nuts and bolts. Forsaken says toys. I see a row of balls. Literally, all nuts and bolts. Yeah. A few washers, screws, things like that. Did we lose Bella? I think Bella just dropped in for a moment. Oh, yeah. John, did your daughter get relocated after graduation? I believe she was going East Coast after graduation. Yeah, Bella dropped by, and the last time we'd heard from her, school was just ending, and she had a friend named Cade who had subscribed to the channel. Ithaca, yes. Forsaken says, and we have books. Books are good. Self-educated, winning whenever possible. Books are good. What kind of books are you reading right now? Forsaken. Stark says you prefer to be free and free to eat all what I want anytime. I don't understand people which did bad crimes. There's no good food in prison. You cannot go to Luigi's and order a nice Italian pizza. Yeah. Forsaken says Dogman Comics. Yeah, Stark, there's a lot of people who for whatever reason, they do some things, and I can't imagine. Yeah, I've seen some of what I don't know how it is in Germany, but that the food here. Okay, John. John has a huge oil leak. Um, the food in American prisons is not good, and not I've not been to a prison. I've never served. Stark says he reads comic too. Yeah, definitely. I have a few from back in the day I collected. I haven't collected in years, but definitely has. I have some of the Batmans, Spider-Man, stuff like that. Forsaken said buses reserved for the stream. So Stark, do you read Dogman comics too? You're going on a trip. Where are you going on a trip to? Is it your family or who's taking the trip? As a stream. Well, there you go. Oh, we lost one of the likes. We're back down to 14. Stark says, don't know what Dogman comics are. I have to do some research for it. Stark is top notch on researching things. Oh, for impact to reserve buses and go for a trip. So what do we do? Just like tour around and do push-ups in different places? Stream equals family that are friends. That would be fun. Mr. Nathaniel and I, we talked about going to different places and doing push-ups, and um, we're going to try to make it out to Germany and do push-ups with Stark. We're going to try to make it out to the UK and try to meet some of the people and do stuff like that. That would be fun. I believe John as well has offered, so that would be cool to be able to go out in the world and meet people and do some push-ups. The buses also have beds. Yeah, you definitely need that. You don't want to be in a sitting position for long road trips. That's not comfortable. It's actually not healthy either. Get that deep vein thrombosis, and we don't need any of that. All right, so we drop back down to 15 likes or 14 likes. That's okay. I guess somebody wanted to like back. Mike, you still with us? How are you doing? I'm guessing you are close to done, if not done. Stark says Dogman comics are children's comics. They're available in Germany too. That's straight up children's comics. Maybe my daughter will like them. I have to show her later. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's probably a good way to introduce comics at like an early age and promote reading. Forsaken says there are sad parts. I'll have to ask Aoife if she's heard of Dogman Comics. And backstory to a villain. Okay. Well, sounds like a good comic. Just like a lot of comics have sad parts and there's a villain, so sounds like the formula. All right. Well, my amazing friends, we are at 90 minutes. So I think I'm going to start to head out, but wanted to sign out and give all my appreciations to everybody. Let me get to these shout outs. I want to be able to go back and look at the screen. Oh, and turn off my outside light here. Let's get to these shout outs, shall we? All right. I'm gonna put this bow tie back on because it's a special occasion. Because it's 100 days. We wanna make it a special occasion, right? Stark says your daughter reading comics already, but girly stuff, comics about three sisters and adventures of Lilo and Stitch. Nothing wrong with that. Let me put on my jacket because it's a special occasion for the 100. While I do these shout outs and bring this to a close, because this is how I started. We wanted to make sure that we had a special occasion, a special day. So, um, shout outs. Let's go back to the beginning. Oh, Luis was in the chat earlier and took off. Had to go. Forsaken's been in the chat. Jennifer, Bake with Mike has been in strong all morning. Yassine King stopped by. And Yassine was, where was Yassine from? Uh, Albania? Yes. Adventures of a Little Witch and Her Animal Friends. Uh, Unified stopped by, needing some life advice. So we talked a little bit about just letting go and having kind of like heartbreak. And Forsaken had some really good advice, even from a much younger age, when it came to the loss of some family pets and even a close loved one from his family moving away. And it's been a kind of like tight circle as far as the same people. John was able to jump in. Reluctant Gamer stopped by for just a second. Yo, Undertaker. Yes, remember Undertaker? I actually got to see Undertaker, the wrestler. Let's see. It's been a small group, but it's been a strong group, and that's what we like. Small but mighty. Bella stopped in for a little while. And of course, Stark, Make with Mike, John. And we've hit a couple topics. Music, things that keep us calm or that we enjoy for comfort. We've kind of got into talking food. We've had some a good conversation, good interaction. Yes. Do I look I look like an Undertaker? I figured I would kind of like, yeah, spruce it up a little since it was day 100. So let me button up here. Can I get this button? Uh, there we go. There we go. All right, guys, and I gotta make sure. Yeah, we gotta get the hat too. Uh, Definitely want the hat. Probably look more like a magician, but maybe it's magic that we got those 100 days in just like that. So, um, you guys know how to find us. It's in the description. Leave it in the description. Or find us in the description. We got the links to the chat. We got the links to Instagram. We got links to Facebook. Mr. Nathaniel stuff. Go check him out as well, because he also has been going live as well. So you can check him out as well. I got to see his live last night. 100 push-ups, 100 squats. He's out there just doing amazing things, and we wish him well on set today. He was really smoked last night, but he's still getting it in. So show him your support. Yes, Forsaken, Spider, for sure, for sure, for sure. So, you guys, I can't express how much I appreciate everybody. I wish I could go back and like look at the people who've subscribed over the last 100 days as well. But you guys know who you are, and that's a really cool thing. As far as the people that have started, Arnav is one of the first people that I can really remember. And we've got Eddie in Chicago, Roar in New Zealand, Mr. Handstand in Canada. I mean, we've got people from all over that have been a part of this. Prince in the Philippines. So, guys, just keep sharing it, and we're going to keep doing this. 100 days doesn't mean like we will stop now. It just means that we are just on another day. So today we're gonna finish this out, and tomorrow will be 101. So I hope this finds everybody on your journey of health and fitness. And we will see you tomorrow for 101. Guys, shout out to everyone. And like we like to say, HWPO, and that means hard work pays off. And this is Impact Athletics Association. Subscriptions are free, so take one and give one to a friend. We'll see you guys. Much love.